Madam Speaker, first I rise to oppose the decision of the Supreme Court on this matter, Madam Speaker, of allowing the registration of an association of LGBT, whatever, Madam Speaker. Madam Speaker, in the ruling, the Supreme Court was relying on the Bill of Rights, Madam Speaker, that is enshrined in our Constitution. But the framers of the Constitution, Madam Speaker, knew that even though there is rights of every Kenyan, there must be limitation to those rights, Madam Speaker. And I thought the Supreme Court should have also read the limitation of rights and fundamental freedoms. And that is why in the Constitution there is Bill of Rights, but at the same time there is limitation to those freedoms. Madam Speaker, I'm one happy senator today because the President has pronounced himself on this matter, Madam Speaker. And Madam Speaker, we oppose same-sex marriage, we oppose gayism, we oppose lesbianism. Madam Speaker, in fact, I'll be speaking to my county assembly of Uasin-Gishu, Madam Speaker, to ban any activity related to lesbianism, gayism, and in fact, any social club that will be seen or behaving to promote these activities, Madam Speaker, they must be removed and they must be closed. We must make our position known. And we want to tell the West that if indeed the aid coming to Africa, if indeed it is a condition that we must become gay and lesbian for us to receive funds, we are ready as Africans, as Kenyans, to even die for that one principle that we cannot accept, and we cannot accept to be whipped by the West. And it is time, and this debate is coming at the right time, and the African continent must rise and refuse to be intimidated by the West, Madam Speaker. And we know there are countries that are funding these activities, sponsoring NGOs who are doing recruitment, and we are going to name them and shame them. Madam Speaker, it is not lost that these countries, who have also been advancing as loans at very exorbitant interest rates, have been giving themselves loans from the IMF, from the World Bank, at 0.0 something interest rate, and they on lend to the funds they want to bring to this country to come and promote those activities. As a Senate, we are also going to put regulation that all funds that come to this country, that in any way is associated with promoting this kind of behavior that is not acceptable to us, we are going to tell them, thank you, we would rather die than have their money. Madam Speaker, we are going to oppose this. And Madam Speaker, we want to urge our principals in our secondary schools and primary schools and institutions of higher learning that they must be now on the lookout of any funny behaviors in the schools, and such activities must be wiped out in our institutions of learning. Madam Speaker, as the Senator of Uasin-Gishu, we shall not allow in my county, and in fact, we shall be calling a serious county assembly of both citizens and MCA to make a declaration that it is a no-go zone in my county, Madam Speaker.
Amen.